what was you saying?
Yeah.
To me, oh no, that I just eat that because my dad's militant, so that's why I grew up eating just porridge all day.
He was right.
You know what I mean?
I never used to like it like that, but
Porridge
then
and press ups.
someone told someone told me that gives you mad energy for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I just had cereal when I was young. I didn't even try porridge. Everything, Frosties, Cocoa Pops, everything.
For lunch, cereal, for dinner, cereal.
Bruv, I know.
Shout out to you, man, eating cornflakes.
I love a cereal. I'm actually a cereal killer. Like,
What cornflakes?
Corn.
but man can get called for that flake.
Bruv, I've done.
This bar back.
Was it Crunch Bar? I don't even know. I feel like bad people have said that.
Whoever's bar it was, give it back to them.
I think it probably was.
Give it back.
Yeah,
There's probably some unknown meat as well.
It's
and
true.
then probably then Big Man said that's hard.
You know what? Furthermore, it's mine.
no.
It's not only hard, it's now mine.
Yeah.
Strong arm.
Yeah, literally.
It was one of them ones they remixed it in a way
Yeah.
that you clock it, but it's like, nah, I didn't get it from you. I thought of it myself.
I didn't get it.
Oh, it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence.
The first guy said,
Oh, you said it too? Oh, shit.
mine's.
It's when the first guy has all the evidence that his bar was stolen, but no one cares. Okay, anyway.
You ended that same time. You ended that same time.
Don't ever do that.
Oh my god.
And then she rejected it from you.
Inception.
Oh my god.
Inception.
She's a thief in the night, isn't it?
Of course, I know.
They said teeth in the light. Nah,
Yeah, we need 100k likes in this.
100k, man.
We need 100k likes.
Per person.
Need them views up. Share with your bloody friends. Please. I didn't mean to say bloody to you, but please.
Yeah.
They could end up bloody if you don't, I mean.
If you don't do it, I mean it. Though.
Hey,
So,
this guy playing no games, bro. Shit.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
like, do all these things there.
And make sure you comment, man.
I need some love down there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a little.
Comment and we'll give you a bill. How about that?
Yeah.
Everybody sees me. Yeah, come on.
Why would you tell them that, bro?
Oh, no, I'm joking, man. Of course, you're getting that.
He's gonna comment.
I'm editing this out. I'm editing that out.
Put the bill from his savings into it.
Yeah, literally.
He's like, I won, yeah.
And then we post it on our team, we're like, look, this is how we keep our promise and that.
Yeah.
Just pay one the winner and that.
Thanks, guys. I just got the payment.
MLM.
We should do a giveaway.
89.
We should do a giveaway and just give it to one of us.
Literally.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
That's what I'm saying.
But make a burner account, though. You have to make a burner. Use it.
You're gonna have to do that for us, sorry.
Well, make the burner account.
Yeah.
But everything you say is being recorded though.
No, edit that out.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Edit that out.
okay. Yeah.
I said, yeah, this is the power. It's white.
It's gone. I said Thanos with the clap.
With like that, it's done. I got a guy.
Many black.
Literally. You can wipe that memory.
No, but literally, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, so yeah. Obviously, like okay. Obviously, like I do love a good pasta. Yeah.
Yeah.
So time will be like a shrimp Alfredo kind of thing. Or I do like I haven't done this in a while though. But like when I was in uni, yeah, I made these burgers. Yeah. Think about them to this day. But yeah.
Did you have people like pulling up for your meals and that?
Obviously, you know, like no.
Therefore, big yes.
I used to cook and like the people that I lived with
Oh, okay, them was.
would
pulled
start
up
with the
out of the
food.
room.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the one though. That's when you know like.
When it's like, and I remember one time someone was like, "Right, I don't think you could cook." I said, "Big man, hidden talents, you know that." But yeah, but I don't really like cooking. I won't lie. It's just, but when I do,
I remember my white flatmate.
gas me like my brother's always gas me as well. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna cook today. You're gonna cook.
Nah, I remember. Nah, I remember my white flatmate. Man must ask me, "Oh, how'd you do that, man? It smells nice." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Can you show me how to?" Yeah. I heard this guy was doing acid. I'd never linked him. I was like, "No, when I'm in the kitchen, I see him come in. I'm hurrying my meal, like, yeah, calm. I'll go and eat my meal. You're not seeing me." Man must have tried to invite me to my motive, talking about, "Yeah, man, we're doing acid." And I was just on something else, like.
All I wanted to do was cook.
Rushing your shit.
No, but the thing about the white housemates though, like I would do like scrambled eggs and that in the morning, and then my flatmates would come down. This was when I was in my com. They would come down and they'd be like, "Oh my god, like what are you making? It smells so nice." And I'm just like, "It's something." They're like, "Oh my god, but
What's that in there?
smells like soup."
What you put in there?
What's that green stuff in there? It's their nigga juice. Their nigga juice.
Which you can only obtain if you are wake up.
The colour palette.
Wake up.
I
Yeah.
remember my wife, like me, he bought a slow cooker in it.
Or was it for rice and that?
He had everything in there, bro.
Why are you buying a slow
Those
cooker?
things are handy.
Mel's making casseroles. Yeah.
Ah, just thought of something, bruv. That pissed me. Oh, go on.
Did everything with that. I was like, Man put a lamb in there. I was like, no,
Bye.
Lamb?
we put that leg of lamb in there.
Leg of what?
My brain went.
It was hard.
Lamborghini.
He did ham. I was like, bro, you're going to kill this slow cooker. You've had it for 3 days. You've cooked 4 different meats in it. Pause.
No, that's not even.
That's not pause. That's not pause.
Oh, the spirit of Joe has come to
Bruv, speaking of rice cooker, yeah, I don't even know if he's gonna watch this, but cool. One night there's a motive now. My boy, we're all trying to get ready to go. He's like, wait, we're waiting on him. He's like, wait. Someone from Ems took his rice cooker from his yard and obviously had it in uni for him, so he was meant to collect it. So you're gonna delay us from going to the motive because you need to collect a rice cooker. Brother, you can get it tomorrow. No, I bought my rice cooker. I'm like, no, you weren't gonna cook that night. We're going out. So I'm thinking,
No, he thought he was going to cook when he came back. But it's not.
Bruv.
It's after a night. It's not the one.
Nah, because after he's not gonna do it. We're gonna let these, you know, the usual, the late night, whatever, after the motive. But
He said, I need my rice cooker in this house by midnight.
this guy,
Cooker.
yeah, he ends up getting the rice cooker. We're late to the motive. We missed half of it, and it's the moment it starts getting locked. I'm just standing there like this.
Okay, did
And
he got rice? In
no, but you know what? You know it was a joke, man. You know it was a joke, man. How can someone say, how come man didn't get there earlier? You know, he said, oh yeah, I don't even know, man. I looked at, I said, He said, yeah, we were just doing a lot of talking. I was like, what do you mean we were just doing a lot of...
I'm gonna start calling you rice cooker.
This is why the very important skill
put
of
him
knowing
in the
how to
rice
cook rice
cooker.
without rice
With
cooker.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Cook on the stove.
And you would need a rice
Screaming.
Yeah.
cooker. Then you don't have to cook rice.
Yeah, cook on the stove.
Let
Yeah.
the machine do it for you, not you.
On top of that, it's just get your timing right. Like, if you're going out, just, let's just
You know like that.
do our thing. Get that
No
tomorrow.
one that could collect it on his behalf. Could he not? Once his friend go back to ends.
Nah, because his friend, that's what I'm saying. It weren't moving. It weren't going nowhere. You could get it any time.
You can get
He said,
any
no, but I need it.
My mum said she was gonna FaceTime me and she wants to see the rice cooker in my house.
She needs 3 kg by tomorrow.
I don't even know if he cooked the next day. I don't think,
Did you see it? Did you see it?
Bro, the rice cooker.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but he didn't really use it like that.
I think it's probably another underlying condition.
No,
He
he needs to run the piece for the motive.
Yeah.
And the piece for the outfits. And the piece for the travel.
He's trying to
The
make
piece
the
for the
whole life.
food.
Every time you cook rice,
The only,
we're
yeah.
eating rice.
Now the only thing that busted him was that there was an aftermotive, so that was calm. So if there was no aftermotive, we went to the first thing.
My night is done.
Maybe come out in my good clothes to go and collect rice cooker.
Bruv, have you ever been turned away from a motive or like at the door they're like, nah?
Sometimes.
Not for tending. No.
See, you niggas is a completely different life to me.
Yes, them ones sort of happen sometimes.
It's the black shoes for that.
Bro, one night us man planned to go,
You have something that cannot allow you in this place.
bruv, one time,
Please turn around.
one time us man go to a motive, yeah?
And take that thing.
Somebody's trying to tell us.
I'm going, land.
All time it's the guys that need the
It's
girls
always
in
them.
order to get into the club.
More,
Stuff like that.
you know, I never understood that, but I kind of understand it.
It's because of obviously
Racial.
they fill up the club with girls, so that
Yeah, but
yeah.
but one time,
Yeah.
it must have been like, I can't remember. It was like a few years ago. Like we were told that to get into this motive you gotta come patterned.
Was this the Chronicles?
No. Hey man, you can't be getting out the location.
I mean, Lancashire.
Lancashire, yeah. But so I think it's Watford. What's it called? Oshana or Prison. One of that sort of. It was one of the two. I can't remember what it's called now. I don't even know what night it was. Man, we all I don't even know. No, it was like prison type of vibe.
Definitely dressing hill type place.
Is it? It's. I thought it was like shoes.
It's a bit.
Nah, because I've seen girls with their trainers, and so we came patterned. We came with like shoes, not trainers. It was
Shiny shoes.
Nah, not shiny. Just like going out ones. Nah, not Clarks.
What's in the clock? That would have been the calm balance.
And we had a shirt on and that.
Oh gosh.
So
Wait, is you?
not with tie and all that.
Who would have wanted to do
I don't even know. But
British has to show the little bit of breast.
no. Can't like top button was undone and had the chain. You know the chain? Yeah.
Baby always in my.
What? You don't do that, the push-up thing? I did that a few times. So then we get there now, we're thinking, yeah, we're patterned, man, we look right. We're in the queue now. The guy's like, yeah, he's letting everyone in. This group of brothers, that group of brothers. He gets, can you man just stand to the side? We're like, yeah, calm. 15 minutes later, we're still to the side. We're like, boss, we got a table booked. It's not like a normal night out. We got a table booked, like.
And I got my shirt and my shoes on.
We got a table, got my shirt and shoes. So like, yeah, like the time for the table is running out. Like, we're trying to show him. He's like, yeah, but just hold on, we're gonna speak to you. We're like, this don't make no sense. We need to speak to us. We're here, like.
Contraband.
Then next thing we know, we're out there for like an hour and a bit. We're cutting deep into the motive. Thinking, right, what's going on? Can we speak to someone like?
Wait, how long are these motives, bro? An hour in?
No, because it's a club. No, it's not locked off, but they're not letting us in, innit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we're trying to explain to them the situation. They're like, just wait. Bro, you know who we got? We got an Uncle Tom come to us. He's like,
Fuck.
we could tell. We kind of clocked it after. 4 black, but because them 4 men will come. Them 4 men. All of us together. Okay, hey.
Wait, there's only 4 of you?
Huh?
But I don't know.
4.
4 of you? And it didn't.
Yeah, but man them though.
Like, you know them, but there was a few other guys that were man them, but I think because they went in. No, they didn't even go in one by one, they were just behind.
No, but that's what we do. We'll man them when we hit up a club. We just go separate. We go two.
We've never had to do that ever.
We've
never had to do that.
Every club we've attempted to go in this country until we started doing that 6.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit too over the number. Because we're 4, it's not that. And more times 2 next to each other and then the front 2 next to each other. So you don't know that we're together. But because we're behind each other, yeah, so this brother was moving mad. Like, he weren't trying to give us no real reason why we're not getting let in. He was just chatting. And then one of my guys was arguing with him and called him my Uncle Tom. He started going back and forth. Because he's saying, yeah, I'll get you man in. You know, he tried to get personal. He tried to take it to heart and say, I'm not getting you in then. We're like, what? Your job is to let us, what are you talking about? He's like, I'm not letting you man in then. We're like, what? It's not up to you. We fit the requirements and that. So eventually, someone from upstairs, like management, comes down and talks to us. And they're like, oh yeah, you man can get in, but you can't get your table. So I'm thinking, whoa, so the 5 bills table, we can't get. He said, yeah. Now, they sorted us out. They gave the refund and that to my boys. So eventually we got in. And I weren't even worth it. Like, all that for, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, because it was coming towards the end. People are leaving. They violated basically. And then we were like, yeah, never again.
So if you don't want to get in, it's fine.
Never again. We never touched that place again. I was just bare commotion for no reason.
It's just gonna bowl you said.
Nah.
Stereotypes in them.
Nah.
Yeah, the stereotypes. I could have, but
These men were moving shady. They were moving a bit shady, like.
My man out to go and talk to you.
Yeah, because they were like, he was talking about.
Daryl, go talk to them, man.
call them mad.
If we were to yacht or something, I'd say cool, but no, like it weren't nothing like that.
It takes a moment to pull out the race card that you don't even clock. Yeah. That's what's happening to you. And then you think, oh.
Nah, because no one's being straight. Like, no one's like at least saying something.
Yeah.
They're just saying wait. When you tell me wait, I'm thinking, oh, like you're waiting until people leave. Because we're seeing people leave, we're thinking, so are we not meant to go in now? Nothing's happening like.
You know your time was up.
They even saw the name on the booking and said, I'm waiting.
Nah, but it was my boy's name. It was my boy's name, and he's got an English name.
Oh.
So it's his name. So like it weren't any of us, man. So it's like,
Can't be right. Must be fraud.
yeah.
Anyway,
Y'all niggas is tripping shit.
y'all niggas is niggas. How you got this name?
So I feel like ballers and that get into that club.
Not there.
Because they
Real
be
times.
sliding a couple of close dances and that. There's cases like that as well.
I swear they man get in all together calm.
Prison.
Yeah, I think it was prison.
Prison was bad.
But those clubs are dead though.
That was my first time. I never knew. I was like, let's try it. Huh?
Have you been in
Not
there?
just for a try.
That was depressing, bro.
I think so.
That was depressing. I said, I need a drink now. I said, I need a drink. Because it was a last minute thing. So they're like, yeah, come. I was like, alright, cool. I don't know where I was. And then I arrived, sober.
Sober.
Yeah. But you know you're in a good place when you've not even had a drink and you're already
You're
late.
vibing, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I need a shot now.
That's good.
Now.
All this talk is making me want to go outside, bruv.
Yeah. I need tequila now.
Well, do you all step out? Step out.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, you don't.
We do a stepping out abroad. In the UK, I don't step out.
I stick to my books.
Yeah.
I just hit the strip. I just hit the strip Shoreditch or something like.
Why did you say hit the strip like?
You know.
Because it's like a strip. It's like a long strip.
That's every day for him. That's why I don't understand what he said. Like.
No.
I got it from Darius. I don't even know.
Oh,
I see Darius there one time. He's like, yes, come on, regular, bro. I'm like, oh.
The last time you saw me Shoreditch, yeah, we was at school, bro.
man said Shoreditch, you know. They said they're gonna change the name to Shoreditch and that.
You refer to it as the strip.
Nah, man.
Shoreditch.
Shoreditch.
Oh my god,
You
you
went.
mad. I was going home the other day and I was in the cab and obviously went through Shoreditch, yeah, and there's a shop in there called Ida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
I was
that.
like, oh my god, you famous,
yes.
girl.
I've
Shit, and I never noticed it.
And it's spelled.
Yeah,
That's my
I was like, God
establishment.
damn.
That's my establishment.
You were like,
Give me my check.
Nah, but Shoreditch is calm, man.
Is it really?
What place did you recommend?
Is it really?
I've never been.
you guys are so.
Yeah, exactly. If you smoke, don't go there.
I've never.
What, Shoreditch?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I've never got to go.
Hey, what's that?
Buckfast calm.
I don't think I've ever. Well, I mean, I don't think I've never gone
I have
Shoreditch for
one.
Clervin. But like for.
Buckfast calm. I like it.
One of the best recesses was in.
Recess?
Yeah.
What's that? A motive?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I know.
I don't even know about that.
you know.
My girl.
Oh my god! One time though, we went to. This was the. You know when Channel E was like coming off TV and that they had like a well, someone had a party. It was even that was even dead anyway. No, it was in Ace Hotel.
Oh, that place used to pop.
Yeah.
I never got in, but
Ace
yeah.
Hotel. But I think
I was always late. You know them man. Nah, late. That's the thing. Always late, but we know niggas, man.
Let's leave at 11:45.
Huh? Go.
12:15 and that.
You reckon a lot of sin?
What?
Oh, fuck, man.
No, when you go by blind faith, it's fun. They're gonna let us in. They're gonna let us in.
They have to.
They're gonna.
I got there with just a picture.
Is it?
Yeah, on my ID.
And bring it in the cab. Stay there.
Yeah.
And then what?
Ace Hotel is already notorious.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Stingy.
yeah.
I put the weed in my wig.
What's the most?
That's the title. That's the title. I put the weed in my wig.
I'm not gonna lie. That was where I was going with the story. So
Crazy.
it was me. It was a friend of mine. I'm not gonna say her name, but she knows. And obviously we had food on us and whatever, and we had like paraphernalia.
Yeah. Where do you, that's the part.
So I had to break down the.
How do you get in there with your grinder too? Like, that's another.
In the wig. What are you talking about?
They're gonna pay your whole forward.
Yeah, really. I put the feet in the front under the closure, guys, flat. You get me? You put it there. Then I had the grinder like.
Damn.
Yes.
And I obviously rinsed them and that, and stuff it in my socks or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
resourceful.
But yeah, I mean, allegedly, I heard that people have done things like that. And then you just walk out with everything in your pockets quickly, you know? It's just for that little like 10 minutes.
Literally.
I remember one time wireless. I'm going through now. I had something, and man clocked me that I had something, and he looked at me. I was like, yeah. He looked at me. Man just looked at me like, yeah.
You get past dogs?
Huh?
What? Get past dogs?
Yeah. No, not loud. Yeah.
I had that thing. Wow. I mean, what was?
Yeah.
How you call yourself? I was looking at you like,
Allegedly.
I'm there looking into the camera like, relax. Let me see if the camera's on.
my spirit said something ain't
Stop
going
it,
on
stop it.
right here.
He said that.
Yeah.
I was like,
That sounded incriminating to me. I'm a pause.
Yeah.
what?
Obviously,
I have a question. What was the best night out you've had?
the best night.
I can't even. Hey, man.
I can tell you my best evening because the night.
I don't know.
I don't think,
It's mad.
you know what? I don't think
Mad.
like, it's not the night out. It's like usually the build up to the night
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
That's the litty. It's like,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
getting ready.
It's
Yeah.
the whole
It's
overall.
just like, oh
That's
my
what I
God.
mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
The whole experience of going out.
Okay.
What was the best like day party?
Can I
Going to a club.
go first then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready, yeah.
Background, yeah. 6 young Congolese,
Hey.
Ghanaian, Jamaican niggers are in Cancun. Yeah, are in
You,
Cancun.
man.
Yeah.
Joel.
Yeah, we're in Cancun.
The powers.
Yeah. Now, yeah.
You gotta get out of here.
This is all-inclusive, first all-inclusive, meaning it's unlimited alcohol. So we drank like we're Irish. We drank.
shit.
Like we like morning, night, evening, we drank. Yeah, so we're in the
What
pool.
about afternoon?
Oh, even in the afternoon, a tiny bit. Yeah, no, it's bare scotty. Bare scotty. I blacked out once and I said, Jesus, never again. Yeah, Jesus, never again.
Sand between the toes and like that.
No. Bro.
What is that?
I woke up, my whole bed wet. Apparently, in the middle of the night, I took a bar of water and I just started going like that. Yeah. Bro, my bag's underneath my bed, my phone's wet for some reason. For some reason, I dropped my phone into the pool and just kicked it. I kept on kicking it.
Yeah, it actually makes you do very silly things like they look
What's that crazy movie again?
Oh, no.
The Hangover vibes.
Yeah. But I was responsible. I got myself to my room. Yeah, I was responsible. You feel me? But the more of the story was we threw a pool party, so we occupied the pool, took the speakers,
That's lit.
and then we just threw a pool party. It was litty.
Was that pool included in your?
It was the hotel pool. So
But you know.
Earlier,
What?
about when he's booking the holidays, better come with a pool.
Yeah.
People
No.
have their standards.
So you man took over the pool. Not took over, but you know what I mean.
we
Like,
took over the
took over the thing. Hey,
Man.
man took over the pool.
Since you come over with speakers or whatever, it's
You have no manners.
So
yeah, what?
the people try to chat to you like the
This session?
people who's
I would never
the
do
hotel
that.
people. They try to chat to you and say, "Wow."
No, the hotel people loved us.
Oh, so
Yeah,
yeah.
the hotel people
Yeah,
loved us.
no, that's
They tried to
certain.
kick us out
Yeah, man,
over drug accusations, but before that,
Drug?
they loved us. Yeah.
That sounds wild.
No, that's lit, man.
Oh, that holiday was wild.
That's lit.
Like
Where
4
was it,
people,
sorry?
Mexico.
Mexico.
4 people
Cancun.
were arrested.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I said. Wait, you guys got
Scratch out
arrested?
the arrested part. Scratch out the
I don't know, loud enough.
Sorry.
British.
Because I don't catch that.
Bro.
One of them black things, that'll be lit.
What black team?
Yeah.
I swear that they do the clap thing, so in the audio it just shows that where it spikes.
Yeah, so you can clip it easier.
Yeah.
I guess that, and plus obviously visuals as well.
Yeah.
If it happens.
Yeah. You niggas smart,
You could
man.
still have the clip thing. And the clapping then. So when you edit it.
What edit the clip thing?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Are you talking about actually buying the actual board thing? Oh, okay.
That's lit.
Well, that means you have to pick it up each time you want to use it.
That's the what I'm saying, but it's okay.
Look at you, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't mind doing that.
The actors
On the
don't do
camera.
the click thing, it's everyone else.
Okay. Yeah, but the holiday was lit, though. The holiday was lit.
Now that sounds like a movie. I can imagine. What did you go? Huh?
I'm screaming.
Hey!
That's, what
This is I don't. He's trying to ruin me.
Go
Oh, no.
I'm trying to tarnish my name. Defamation of character.
Yeah. And niggas love no new thing.
Coming soon. To TV show news soon. Don't worry.
Yo.
I got you, bro. It's called promotion.
Huh? Promotion?
Liar.
They said
Liar, bro.
move on.
You know them lawyers that chat to you like, we're not gonna do 10 years. You end up with doing 15. This
He went Air Force to the courtroom and he said, you're not going to do 10
man's shirts all wonky and that, not ironed, nothing.
Iron nothing, bro.
Boot cuts, everything. Ah, you know. it's-
Man came with a polo and a crew neck.
Just say you're guilty and they'll cut your time. No.
No, sorry.
With them, man.
For a second, I just came from a haircut still.
These times he's smelling loud. Smelling loud. There's no one in the trim that's loud. Both of them just getting bundled in the back of that van.
You see man's success rate with clients, 0.
Fresh up, bare cheap.
How many kids?
If you want. That's his business, man.
No win.
Risk it if you want limited.
No win, no
But no, even no win, there's a fee. There's a fee because
Oh yeah, you gotta pay,
he
yeah.
needs to wear the
Pay
Louis
the price
Vuitton
to
drip to
society.
next to next place.
He does some homework.
He's a deposit.
Right.
His clients and knows that, okay, this is what I'm going to fail at.
Man said 100. He said £150 per email.
Per letter
Man's,
Yes.
in that email.
man's extorting you.
No, you should have thought about that before you
failure.
before you
I'm
commit
going
the crime.
to go jail, it's a market.
Yeah.
What was your story, Amy?
Your night out.
Yes.
Okay, so
Good one, you said.
well,
Beautiful catch again.
You already had this one.
Catches, man.
basically, so I went out. This was like I can't remember. Like it was like college anyway, and it was my friend's birthday, so she was like, "Club team, whatever, come." So obviously we've gone to like, well, I had work that day, so it was meant to be a restaurant and then a club thing after. So I had work, so I wasn't gonna go to the restaurant. So I went to like my other friends at like. Yeah, my friend's house. Basically, we was doing pre-drinks, innit?
Yeah.
So we're doing the pre-drinks or whatever, and we're just like, yeah, what, we're litty. And obviously, you know, you get me? So we're finished, we're finished, yeah. So there was like, I think there was like 5 of us, 5 of us, yeah. So 2 of them took an Uber. No, there were 6 of us. 2 of them took an Uber, and then 4 of us were in a car, like one of the boys drove in it. So we're in the car now, and then my friend's like, "Oh my god!" Like we're all having a whale of a time, me and the one in the back, we're having a whale of a time, and then friend in the front is just like, "Guys, my ID!" And we're just like, "No!" Yeah, and we're like, "No!" And we're like, "Look for it." We're like, "Fam, we're like to her, we're like, look for it."
Fucking liar.
It's oh god.
Always got me.
Passport.
Yeah.
I could just tell.
I'm be real though, man. No.
Passport.
No. I'm saying I'm be real. I had to leave someone one time.
No.
I had to leave someone one time, though.
Yeah.
Hold it, but yeah, sorry, go on.
But yeah, so she's like, "Oh my god, my ID. I'm like, "No, but like, look for it, like you have it, right? We're sure you have it, because like you have it, like you have it." She's like, "No, my ID. She's like, "No, spin this coupe." I had to go back to her house. Go back to her house. She called her brother, like, "Bring down my passport. Like, I can't find my ID." Her brother's got it down.
She said college though. You gotta remember that.
College.
I'm getting back.
They try to get
That was quick.
I didn't even catch what he said. That's what's mad. So shout out to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, the niggas them. You know, there's a little one going on there, he's just lacking.
Anyway,
Man,
just lean over to this side.
Monopoly thing, you didn't buy the breakfast.
Couple man.
Man's getting bought out.
But yeah, so we've gone back to her house now. Her brother's brought down the passport. Let me just continue to this. Her brother's brought down the passport, and then like we've gone, we're in the car now. We're just like, we're vibes in now. The vibes are high. And we're like, yeah. Then we've gone. This was meant to be about my best night out, innit? I didn't even think it was. Like now that I'm telling the story, it was just a night of shambles, I swear. So we've gone now.
Shambles.
Yeah, memorable shambles. So we've gone now, and we've got there because it was like in Leicester Square, I think. We got there, so we've like parked up, whatever, and then all 3 of us like.
Parking Leicester Square, bro.
That's what I'm thinking. To park there is a man.
No, money's not a problem. It's not a problem.
But yeah, so like parked up, whatever. But obviously it was So it's 3 of us, the 3 girls, and then that one boys. Cool. So we're just like, we need to piss.
Ah,
Oh god.
damn.
Oh god.
We get it.
No, it was a mess because we've gone now, and then we're like where are we gonna go? Because, bro, like toilets in the club, we're not gonna make it to the club. We're gonna make bush.
Where Mr. Square?
We're not gonna make it to the club. We're not gonna make it there. The bladders, yeah. And obviously, like
no maps. I just
No
never told you don't leave the yard without
we
doing
did,
your
but we were
business.
drinking again in the car. So it was just farts. Like we were just doing bad drinking.
And you know once you break the thing, the seal or whatever.
Pissing.
That's not real, though.
You think?
What?
For me, I don't.
For
think
you,
it's
for you.
Nah, babe.
For me, oh god.
Yeah, that's for me, man.
For me, real life this tins. So obviously now we're like, we need to go to the toilet. Now, we were dressed up in that, like all dresses and that, whatever.
Yeah.
And that, yeah. Oh,
She popped it out.
this always happens.
She's so strong.
She's so strong, man.
No, they're actually interchangeable. So this is I mean, yes.
Sure.
So yeah, we've gone to the place to go piss now, but we're just on some like I don't even know what it is. It was just like bare like office buildings or whatever.
The streets.
The streets of the squares of Leicester.
Now you're like
Leicester Square, not Leicester.
being like Mandan.
No, literally just 3 of us just squatting on the like by the wall pissing like.
Well,
all 3 of us just there in the line just pissing, and then obviously we've got up now.
Each other for support.
Literally, because we're all
Crazy.
unbalanced and that like.
monk style.
It was a mess. Yeah. That night was a shambles. And obviously we've gone to the club now.
Curl.
We've gone into the club. No, we've gone into the that night was a mess.
Was it
No.
a good night, though?
So we've gone into it was a good night, but like it wasn't the best.
Bare
That's what I'm
regrets
saying. Like we've gone into the club, and obviously, like I said, it was only 2 of us. Like no, 3 of us wore heels, and then one of them didn't, innit? So we didn't think of a backup plan. We're just like, no, we're gonna film it. What? Listen, we got into the club now, and we're in there. What? We were in there for like a bit, like maybe like a couple hours. I need to take these off. I can't do this. But I forgot about you. Tell you the scattiness that we done, yeah.
No, don't tell me you walk barefoot.
Barefoot?
Don't tell me you did it.
No. Listen. Let me tell you what happened.
She's stressed.
One of my friends, right? She had a.
Don't finish the story.
I'm trying to protect you. Because I've been through stuff in these streets, in this outside life, So obviously now one of my friends, she had a pair of socks in her bag, innit?
I knew the socks was coming. I've seen that before.
But there's 2 of us and 1 pair of socks.
What? You like what? Sock each? That is.
Don't touch me.
One sock each.
No, but remember I said like we were in college though, like we were young.
Yeah.
Like yes, that's how we were in the club. 1 sock each.
That is wild. That is wild.
Hey, no, shout out to her. Obviously, I still.
You man said
Yeah.
So what happened to the girls in the
I
Uber?
had a 1 p.m. said
Obviously, it was no,
We're
it
not
was
doing half and half.
no, it was 2 of them in the Uber. It was one girl, 1 boy.
That's cute,
Obviously, we
though.
all got there.
Oh.
They weren't really like part of the whole mess that happened.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we all went together.
That is
Yeah.
mad.
We're just, yeah.
One sock.
It was mad.
Foot button was black. No, black.
And then you know what's mad there? Security are coming around telling us, could you put your shoes on, please? Because I'm thinking, you're moving kind of scared. And it was the black one as well. I'm thinking, what? And I'm thinking I was sitting down. I couldn't even sit down. Like it was just all a mess.
Yeah, the seats were packed and all that.
The seats were packed, and then it was like where we were sitting.
I would have gassed it instead I broke my ankle.
My 1 sock. It was just a mess.
That is
But
nuts,
yeah,
man.
that story took a turn for. Yeah, the memories just came flooding back. No, it's because the memories actually came flooding back because I forgot that happened.
PTSD, that's what.
Literally. Stop that memory as soon as it finished.
No, wait.
Thank God, switch
I
off.
still got it.
Yeah. Throw away the key. Throw away the key.
Central London, yeah.
Yes.
and you was there with your toes out.
No.
The soles
Only 5 toes were out.
the soles of your feet.
Remember, only 5 toes were out. Remember that. Other 5 were in the sock.
Nevertheless, the soles of your feet were touching the dusty floor.
No, it wasn't. I mean,
Yes, it was.
It was.
You had to think
one
about it.
foot was in the sock.
Yeah.
The other foot was on top of the foot
So
with the
you're-
sock.
so-
So I was-
Oh, you did really like the pole thing.
No, I was actually walking at this point when the socks were on.
Yeah.
I put my shoes on when we had
You just standing?
leaving. Yeah, but I was just like in the corner, whatever, one sock, and like that, just balancing.
Let them breathe in that.
Yeah, quickly, and
Damn.
then
I was
yeah, it has to be like that sometimes. There's been some nights. There's been some nights where I've just slapped on my sunglasses and I'm just sleeping in the corner. Like, quick.
Well, them people just zone.
You just gotta be
That's why I
shameless
always
and
have
enjoy your
shades.
life, man.
Nah, I'm the guy that'll turn around and go home.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah, I'm that.
No,
I would too.
There's men like that. There's men like that.
Straight away.
What if
I'm the first one,
Man, they're
bro.
boring me, they're crap.
Bro, I'm the first one to nominate myself. I'll nominate myself to go home.
Yeah.
what? If
I'm
what? If
sorry, man,
what?
I was trying to coerce.
If what? Go home. If what?
Bro,
What's the
if it's a
If
motive,
they don't bang, I'm going home. I'm
Well, like I
yeah,
said,
if it's a motive, the motive's weak.
Yeah.
Nominate myself.
Oh, swear.
When you know.
no, I can go home.
Wait, what's your story, guys? I know you have something.
I don't enjoy myself outside.
That's a lie.
I don't know, because most of the man, like me going out to clubbing and that, it's been the same.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
I
Similar.
went to like a few like, I'm trying to think, because I was going out in the Scally area, so every night was Scally.
There's a few things over there.
Southampton.
Yes.
No.
Where the white women shake and shake and shake and shake.
Listen, the right way, shake and shake. The fuck?
Because they shake. You know, they shake.
What?
That's not twerking, they shake.
When they vibrate
They shake.
vibrate the tailbone.
Shake.
What's it? The tailbone. Shake your tail.
There's certain I can't say on here.
Clever, that's smart.
Incriminating.
Yeah, incriminating.
Yeah.
Saying, you know, something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get fired.
But I can't
Myself enough on here.
like, what would you like do, yeah? If you're all gone out with your people then, one person doesn't bring their ID.
ID.
Are you all leaving or are you going in?
What?
No, we're going in.
No, you're there, you've arrived, huh?
Oh, I'm so sorry. You knew you could have triple
Go
checked.
home and get your ID.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't lie.
Even right before I close my door, I need to make sure that my ID's there.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah.
I'm not stepping out. So yeah, you need to triple check.
Can't lie, I'm
I
going
don't know why
in.
you're trying to do that. We're talking. You know, yeah, come on, I'm joking.
I'm just reminding you.
Yeah, no, I can't lie, I'm going in, man. I'm going in.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I remember
the
someone tried to use their birth certificate to get in trouble.
Oh, really, bro?
Why would you have a birth certificate on? Not you, but the person.
You're asking me.
This
He's
guy.
talking about something. You can hold it because I don't want to lose it.
A couple times. I remember.
Please. Don't do this to me.
What you was doing?
I came from so far. Don't do this to me.
I'll just you know, just
I
have one of them
can't
days.
go home. I can't go home.
My mom's gonna kill me.
Let me in, please. I forgot my ID. I'll show you a picture on my phone.
Yeah, that's the worst, man. Don't try to
Picture on my phone.
No, when they don't take the picture on the
That
phone,
one's
it's just like,
It's a rap score, man.
It's worked for me, so
I
I
remember
don't
one
know.
time.
Yeah, it's worked for me.
I think for man them it's different because they're like, there's their man already and you want to show me the phone thing. I can't, man. Go home.
I remember one time I went out with like some people from our course. Like we did like a whole like pre-drink like little house thing earlier at my boys' yard, and then we went to prison or Oceana.
Big boy clubs.
It was probably one of the worst.
Right.
Because like you know when you smoke before you go out, yeah. And now it's
I heard.
I want to go to bed.
oh,
Ah.
yeah,
So I'm
those
just in
ones.
Oceana, I'm drinking.
And the
when-
drink's not working.
When I start, I can drink there. I can drink there for some reason. And it's like it just maintains the same amount of drunkenness
Yeah.
from when I started. So I'm chilling. I'm like, this is kind of dead. I'm going home. Now I'm at home on my front, like I smoke outside the front door
Yeah.
sometimes. So all I see,
Wait, explain this sometimes.
because I have garden in the front.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool,
some,
cool, cool.
when I can't be bothered to like open and unlock shit, so I just walk out the front door.
Nah,
So
understandable.
all I see, hey, what you say?
No, I said I'm blind. What?
I think he's lying. I was like, oh.
Is that why you turned on Vim? Yo.
Okay. Let me finish my story because it's quick. All I see is like a shadow
Yeah?
just walking very aggressively towards the house.
What?
You what? And you stayed?
And I know it's my housemate.
Yeah.
My housemate.
Wait, why are you at home? You left?
I left early.
Oh, you left early?
Yeah.
You're one of them, man.
I said I'm cutting.
You're one of them, man. Yeah, I'm cutting, bro. You're thinking, you're looking next to him, you're thinking, wow, he's not leaving with no one. What's he doing? Like, he's cutting.
Yeah, alright, cool, bye then.
There was enough of us, so I see him walking home. Yeah. He looks angry.
Oh, he got to beef. You left the beef.
I said, what happened?
There was beef in it, you fucking
There
pussy.
was
Yo.
beef.
You didn't fucking back it.
No, remember it.
No, that's why he
Do you know what?
Yeah,
Do you know what dance?
man, the jokers.
Do you know what dance floor they were in?
House.
No.
Techno.
No.
Dubstep.
No. The
Jazz.
classics, the pop classics room.
What? Man are fighting.
Man are fighting over.
Man are fighting to.
Proper in that.
Man are fighting to Michael Jackson, bro. What's going on?
Fighting to all Lionel Richie in them.
He just
man. Is it me or not?
they're scrapping.
Is it me or
That song, bro.
Ah, them big Jackson 5 songs.
How you scrapping to Busted?
Nah.
No,
They're taking
they're
the
niggas still, but anyways.
What was the beef over?
I don't even know.
Nah, it didn't even matter. It was just one of them light ones.
So he's walking up. He's upset. He's like, oh, was such and such got into a fight? Now, last time such and such got into an altercation was with security, and he ended up in hospital. He ended up with his head getting choked off. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
security don't play games,
so I'm
man.
like, yo. So I'm thinking, yo, is he okay? Because last time it didn't end as good. He's like, nah, he's fine, and he's still upset. He's still upset because apparently he got a girl's number. So
He got a girl's number.
yeah, and they
That's
started
it.
scrapping, so they all had to leave, innit?
Wait, what? But he got the number.
And
This was beforehand.
So that's why he's annoyed.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. But he even
But he didn't get the number.
He did.
So why's he annoyed?
number and he was annoyed
Because
because
this is why he typed in the number. He typed in the number.
Did it ring to.
Guess how many digits is it? 13.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, here's a number here. I was like, bro, there's only 3.
Ah, that's pain.
He's like, no. I was super sad. I was like, no.
That's tight, man. That is
I was like,
wild.
no, just
I just need the last number.
Just go from 1 to 9, yeah, and just type the digits, innit? So he was fuming because of that. I was like, oh my days, this is the funniest night out there. I'm so glad I went home. And then I was like, bro, why were you not swimming in the disco room? Because it's always drink on the floor.
Yeah.
So you lot were just apparently they ended up on the floor.
What?
I was like, yeah.
That's messy,
I
man.
said grappling.
Just swing. You
Am I
lot just
getting
swing,
paid for
guys.
this, bro? Are you paying me to do UFC?
I heard man was getting dragged out the club like a fallen dictator.
Ah, that's embarrassing.
Wow.
That's embarrassing, bro.
Wow.
That's embarrassing.
Funny.
You know when all eyes are on you?
No, mate.
Bruv. Bruv, you see a guy, the girls, whoever that was watching man that night, they were like, yeah, this guy's a joke,
No,
man.
the guy that went home, he wasn't even involved either, and he was there.
What?
It was him and my 2 other boys. The 2 other boys got into a scrap.
No, I'm saying them man, they ruined their team for themselves.
With 2 other people.
They ruined their thing. I'm saying they ruined their thing. The ones that got dragged out. Because whoever they were preing before, whoever was trying to pre them before, they're not even trying to.
Yeah, bro, they don't care. I think one of them at the time was.
Oh.
Or seeing someone. And then the other one, he didn't care. Bro, man was. Certain man were just on them fighting, bro.
Yeah, no, that I'm not on
As
that,
you do,
man.
boys will be boys. No?
Oh,
No, I'm joking, I'm joking,
I mean, keep it, if you
joking,
can keep it
joking.
to your hands and feet, that's calm.
No, that was
Do it
a
outside.
joke.
No.
Had to clarify.
Yeah, I had to
Weapons,
clarify.
they're allowed, man. Everyone's having to scrapping in there.
But I remember leaving the motive and it just kicked off outside. I'm thinking, rah, the motive's done though. Like, what's going on? Just go home.
You know the first time I ever stepped into a club, I saw 3 different bottlings before I stepped into the club.
Three different what?
Where was this? Where
So-
was this city, country? Like,
Why you laughing?
So we're in Magaluf. Yeah.
3 different what?
So Magaluf, my first ever holiday
No,
with
I
the
think you're not
Mandem.
understanding what was happening. We didn't actually understand what you said.
Okay, I'm gonna clarify. Right.
No,
so
what you said
it's,
3 different what?
bottlings.
Oh, bottle.
We're like 3 different what? And he's like,
Bottling.
Mango.
Like what? Bottle.
We're thinking, bro, 3 different what? But yeah, go.
My God.
So we're walking up to the strip, yeah, and we see a club. This club looks packed. Yeah, the man's like, let's go in. We go in. Before I get in, the bouncer puts his hand across the door, and I just see someone get bottled in the face.
What?
Then the bouncer pushes everyone out. The bouncer throws 2 people
What
out.
club was it? Do you remember the name?
Nah,
Alex's or something.
could be.
You've been
Professional bar
Yeah.
crawler on the strip.
Huh?
All of a sudden,
Oh.
it's making sense.
I think it was Alex's, that black one. Yeah, you know. You know. No.
Moglish is the new
That's what
No,
Well,
but
this how's the jungle, yeah? You lot thought I was taking
I don't know who wishes anymore.
Nah, man.
Moglish. Jeez Louise, man's naming off the.
But that has cut my tickets, so I can't even talk too much.
I'm so upset.
Go flourish, my boy. Go flourish, G. Right, but
But what was he saying?
no. So we boom, bottle pushes everyone out, throws 2 people out. Look at the Mandem, and I'm like, I'm shook. So I'm like, I want to go home now.
Yeah.
The Mandem said, let's give it one more try. We go back. Same thing happened.
What?
Yeah, throws 2 more people out. Yeah. We go the 3rd time, we get in the 3rd time. Yeah. That time none of us drank. Yeah. Some unks come over that's working the club and like, guys, if you're not drinking, you have to leave. We look
What?
at him and we're like, unks,
If
you
it's
don't
not
drink.
turning up,
Yeah.
Force.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're not buying or like buying.
Yeah, if you're not buying a drink,
Okay.
you leave.
What can you buy? Like, what if you just grab like a Coke or something? You can't do that.
For so big.
Take your head back.
Literally.
No, we moved Scotty with it though.
No, I mean like to.
We moved Scotty with it. We just walked around and found empty bottles. Then
What? Oh, no one turning up.
none of us drank then. None of us drank. Why am I buying a drink if I don't drink?
That is
That-
smart.
Wait, you went to Magaluf and you didn't drink alcohol?
Nah, the first like 3 holidays we went, we didn't drink. We're alcoholics now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
You
then.
know what I mean? So it was all sober. All sober.
Difficult in that area
I
as
don't know
well.
if there's anyone
catch me.
on that street.
But there's no one. You step in there, they're offering you something.
From the outside of the club, they're coming up to you.
Yeah, everyone.
And you can't say no.
No, but we're saying bare no's. No to everyone.
That's why they said.
Hey,
Final straw.
quickly, this is on a different thing. You see when we went? Did you see them aunties?
Yeah,
The
the
prostitutes.
Yeah. When I was on the coach.
Because they are actually
How did
like,
we cross that
predominantly,
road?
most of them were.
No.
Aunties become.
yeah.
Nah, when
But like
the
the
coach was
proper
dropping us to
aunties,
the.
like they're like auntie.
I didn't see them.
Yeah.
Nah.
It fucks.
Bruv.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, some of the stuff they're saying as well when you're walking past them, you're like, no auntie,
not right.
no.
Nah, I can't lie. One time walking past them, they didn't say a thing. They said something to the white man before. We were like, yeah, we know why. They probably tried to say it, but please like that.
Oh, no.
But nah,
Peace.
yeah, good. Think that.
In fact, I don't. You're right.
I don't.
Nah, because when we was on the coach getting there, yeah, we're looking out the window of the coach. We're thinking, wait, why are there bare aunties just on the street like
On the
this?
side of the
They're just
road.
standing around.
Like King's Crossing early.
Before gentrification came in, did its thing, man.
Yes.
Nah, bruv, what?
Nah, it's Rob.
That place is wild, man.
It's still kind of is that, man.
Yeah, you see a couple crackheads dancing across opposite MacD's and
Them man are hilarious,
They're
man.
there, and it's like it's shift work for them.
dancing
They
across
clock in and they clock out.
on some
Man, you know there was a motive there one time. They had speakers in that. I said, ooh, these men are in gym.
I said, "Oh, let me join."
These men are in gym. Nah.
3 grams of crack.
Oh.
Find that, join us.
Nah, them man enjoy, man.
Oh.
But yeah, listen, it's been another episode. Urban M44. Make sure you
Like, coming and some
and listen. Let me help you a bit. Let me help you out a bit. If you have a good night out story, comment that in the comments below.
Please
If you have a bad
Don't be-
night out story,
Yeah.
comment that. in-
Any story.
If you've
Comment
been
it.
outside at night,
Oh,
comment that.
yeah,
comment.
bro.
If you've looked
Say,
out
I've been out. I've been out. The vampire emoji. Or the rat if you're a rat.
No, bro.
Fox,
No rats.
Oh no.
Them foxes, bro. But listen, Spotify,
Dede,
iTunes,
dede.
wherever you want to listen to us, we're there. Yeah,
Anything you want to think of, we're probably dead, you know.
exactly.
So there's actually no reason unless you're just,
No reason.
you just don't want to subscribe and that for whatever reason, but you want to watch. That's fair enough.
Justice. We need justice. Nimrod Purge. You're defending them against meningitis. Can't the contract. Nah, can't the contract.
No, fam.
No, we need justice. We need love here. We need
Literally.
comments, subscriptions.
And the only way for you to do that is by subscribers and
Yeah.
leavers and commentios and share
Sherry toes to your mom and your daddy, your
Yeah.
your cousin.
You already know. Follow the socials. Socials are in the description below.
If you ain't for the socials, you still can watch this thing and repost on your socials.
Yeah.
That's love.
Boom. And it's gonna fade. It's gone.
I said it's gonna fade. So guys, yeah.
Ish, lock us up.
What do I press? Pause, yeah?